So hello beautiful people. It has been a minute. Alright? It's been a real minute. Okay? So I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that I was doing this, doing that, and I just was so busy that I couldn't make a video. That ain't it. I just was lazy. That's it. I just really didn't feel like making a movie. Anyways, yeah, I just didn't feel like making a video. It's just my motivation for the video is just my ideas. It was just nothing panned out. Excuse my thumb. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Yeah. But anyways, so today I had time and I was like, I'm gonna be bored anyways until my hubby gets off. So why not? I mean, I'm not doing nothing else, right? No. So here I am to make a video. But today is going to be a little different. So the other day I was at work, and let's just say it's a little story time first real quick. Yeah, it's a little story time. But I was at work, and one of my coworkers and I were talking, and she was like, you know what you should do? I'm like, what should I do? And she was like, you know how you do your makeup videos and stuff? I'm like, yeah. She's like, but you also know how you really love sports? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, there's this girl I watch, and while she's doing her makeup, she does these like true crime videos, like these like true crime stories or whatever, while she's doing her makeup. She was like, you should do that with sports. I was like, oh shit, that could work. That could really work. So today I'm doing that. I'm doing my little summer routine of what I do with my makeup and talk about, you know, sports and how all of that is going to pan out and what's going on with the whole pandemic and everything. So stay tuned and I will show you how I do this. Alright, let's get into it right now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just start off by telling you exactly what I'm going to be doing with my face today. In the summer, I don't really like to wear a lot of foundation and heavy, like, face makeup, I should say. Because it gets so hot. I sweat so quick. I sweat in my head the most, so it's like it all just pretty much doesn't pan out. So what I usually do is I just put on some brows and some eyeshadow, some mascara, and a little bit of face oil for like the moisturizing, and I put maybe a little concealer if I feel like it, but a lot of times I do not do concealer. Today I'm not going to do concealer because it's supposed to rain and be, yeah, pretty gloomy and stuff today, so I'm just gonna do my moisturizer and my brows and some eye makeup. Who knows, maybe I'll feel like doing some wild makeup eye look. We'll see. We'll figure it out. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start off by putting my rose hip oil. Yeah, you probably can't even see that. Wait. Oh, bam! Look at that. Yup. Rose hip oil, and I'm using that. It's by Morgan Miller. I've been using this since I bought it. I think it was last year when I went to Chicago. I went to like a beauty store. Anyways, I went to like a makeup store. I think it was called, what was the name of it? No, I'm not about to spend all that time trying to figure it out. But I got this from there, and ever since then I really love it because it's like really lightweight. It's not as heavy as some of the oils that is on my face, and I'm not really big on my face being very oily when it comes to putting foundation on. Even though I'm not putting foundation on, I did just wash my face and stuff, so I did cleanse it, so therefore it is dry, and I don't like to put like heavy moisturizer on my face, like lotion from like Bath and Body Works, because it makes me break out. You know, you don't need a problems, alright? I'm already breaking out little spots, and I have a bad habit of picking my face, and I'm trying to stop. I'm really trying to stop, okay? But, yeah, that's all I really use to moisturize my face. I like for my face to be nice and moisturized. I hate when my face is super dry. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, that's done. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this little football season that's supposed to be coming up while I do my brows. So, right now, I'm just going to be using my Benefit brow pencil while I do that. Usually it takes a time, so let's go ahead and do that while talking. So with me, everyone who knows me knows that I love football season. Okay, so I'm like really skeptical about this season with this pandemic, because it's like I'm excited and I want it to happen. Like, everything in me wants football season to go off with no problems, be safe. You know, I want them to be safe. I want them to be healthy. It's like, if they're not safe and they're not healthy, like, what's the point in a football season if your whole team is sick and can't play, right? Yeah. So, I'm like, I don't know. It's like I have mixed feelings about it, and I'm like, I really want it to start, because it's like I want college football to start on time, no problem. I want pro football to start on time and no problem. But it's like, with this whole pandemic thing, it's like, do we really want to risk the players' health? Like, with me, I'm like, I'm obsessed. Like, I love football season. So, like, that whole season, fall season, football season, it's like the best time. I feel like I have I'm the most happiest in fall season, because there's so much to do. I'm always busy. I'm, you know, constantly doing something. So it's like, when football season comes around, I'm like super pumped. But there's been so much going on right now with football season and all the other sports seasons because of the pandemic. It's like, there's been several people diagnosed with corona, and like a lot of the NBA players were like getting it. And I know it's like one of those iffy things, but like there was like some suggestions about like no fans at the game, and I'm like, if they're going for that solution, they might as well just not have a football season, you know, because the crowd is what hypes the players up. Like, that's what gets the thing going. Like, I don't know if it would work out the greatest, because I'm like, where's the motivation? Like, I mean, I understand they're getting paid for it, you know, they're getting their money. I mean, I understand they're getting their money. Get your money. But it's like, but is it really fun in a way? I don't know. I'm not a football player, and I don't know what they're thinking. If one of the football players want to give me some insight, I mean, give me some insight, because I don't understand if we're the ones who help motivate them, or if it's just them, the love of the game, that helps motivate them. I don't know. But with me, I just feel like it's kind of iffy. But it's like, I'm hoping that everything works out and they figure out like a whole cure or something. Not even necessarily a cure, like a vaccine or something to help, you know, keep the virus under control. That way, you know, we have no problems, no iffiness when it comes to football season. But I doubt they'll figure it out that quick. It'd be nice if they did, but I don't know. But at this point, I'm like, I just hope everything works out, because we've gone a couple months without sports, and it has been miserable. But I don't know, it's been kind of like iffy. It's been real iffy, so I don't know. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I really have to concentrate when it comes to trying to fix up the brow, like, I guess, make it more clean. Because if I don't, myself will mess up, and I don't want to mess up. Anywho, but yeah, that's how I feel with the whole corona thing and football. And I'm like, I love football, so I'm like hoping that it works out, but there's no, you know, guarantees right now with, you know, what all is going on. It's like, I hope that it works out, no problem, because it kind of affects my internship too, because like I have an internship with my school to work with the live sports at the college sports, so I'm like, it's a fun job and it's also great experience. I think that's what I'm really going to miss if it doesn't work out, honestly, because I have one more semester to go, and right now it's like I want to get as much experience as I can before I graduate, so that way when I do graduate I could just be like, alright, I've graduated, I got my experience, so who's gonna hire me? Boom. Right? But I mean, I guess we'll see. So let's talk about, wait, can we talk about this Patrick Mahomes deal, y'all? This is like, I see this on ESPN everywhere. When I say everywhere, I'm talking about everywhere. Like, are you serious? Like, that's a lot of money. Me and my friend were in the gym and we were joking or whatever, because we were like, dag, looks like we in the wrong profession. I felt like what we were saying was 100% true. Like, I feel like we wasn't joking at some point. It was like, maybe we should start playing football. Shoot, that man's making so much money. I said, can he break me off just a little chunk to get my career started? Just a little chunk? No? Okay, that's cool too. You know, be blessed. But stay humble. Stay humble, bro. That's all. Like, everyone knows I love me some Steelers. That's my team. I won't be switching. I don't care how bad they are, or how much, you know, what's it called? Situations, dang, what is it? All the tools. If they ain't got the tools, like the team, they still building a team. Right now, they're still building a team. But, I will forever be a Steelers fan, period. Like, I'm not a flip-flopper when it comes to football. Like, you know how they have those diehard fans, like true fans and stuff? I'm not, when it comes to football, I'm not one of those flip-flop bandwagon kind of persons. No. I have my team, and that is the Steelers. That team will stay and forever stay my Steelers. That's it. Whether my husband likes it or not, he don't like it. But he wants me to be a Colts fan. It ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't gonna happen. Sorry. Not gonna happen. But yeah, it's like I've always been a huge football fan. I love football. I talk more about football than anything. So we'll take a break off of the football subject for now, so I could tell you what I'm gonna do with my eye makeup. As you see, I have like a pink, black, and green shirt. I personally like to coordinate. Let me fix my shirt, y'all. It ain't supposed to be all the way up there. I just put it all the way up there because it kind of broad head. But yeah. So I have this kind of shirt. I personally like to coordinate my eye makeup with the outfit I'm wearing. Some people do not, and they don't like to do that, but me personally, I do. So I'm actually going to pick a palette that I want to use that matches pretty well with this, and I'll come back to you guys because I don't want to be just like fumbling around trying to find something while on the camera. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so the palette I decided to go with was the excuse me, 3503 Fierce Nature palette by Morphe. I love this palette, guys, like so much, like you guys don't understand. I'll show you the palette. It is a beautiful palette. Like look at those colors. Like what? What? So pretty. Anyways, see, that's what I love about Morphe. Like the quality of the palettes is ridiculous for the price. Like I think the most expensive palette I've seen, me personally, there could be other ones, but the most expensive one I think was like $35, and it was a huge palette. And these palettes usually last me for a very long time. Like you'd be surprised how long these like palettes last, at least for me personally. So I decided that I'm going to do two different palettes. I'm going to do the Morphe 3503 palette and this Dolce palette by Juvia's Place, because it has this pink in here that I really want to use to help blend, and there's not that kind of pink in this palette. It's more of like an orangey tone, so I don't want to do that. So in the crease, I'm going to go in with the first color, which is, let's see, it's called Warming Label. It's like a burgundy color right here. I'm going to go ahead and do that, if I don't drop all my makeup brushes while I'm trying to do this. Yeah. So I decided to go in with this pink just a little bit. It's called Unstoppable. Yes, because you are beautiful. Hey, you are. So it's this pink right here. It's very vibrant, very pretty. But I'm going to go in with that and just blend it into that crease color. Not fully, because I don't want it to be overdoing it or like overlapping completely and take away that burgundy that I wanted, because I want it to all just blend in pretty seamlessly. And I am gonna do a cut crease, so yeah, just bear with me, guys. Alright, so let's talk about some of the trades that have happened, that I have seen in like football, and not necessarily trades, but like transitions from different teams. Like Cam Newton is now with the Patriots. I don't know how to feel about that, because it's just been Tom Brady so long with the Patriots, and now that he's with, what's it called? Who is he with? Who's he with? Tampa Bay. It's like I knew it was one of those. Yeah, so now he's with the Tampa Bay, which to me, the whole situation is super weird, super sketch. It's like, why are you leaving this franchise that you have built at the Patriots? Like, what happened? What happened to your life there? What happened? Can you explain? Because I'm confused. I didn't expect him to for real leave, but he did. But situation happened. Stuff happens with that. So, honestly, I think that Cam Newton will do better. I feel like he probably just needed a change in scenery when it came, because he's fallen off. He used to be so good, and he just completely fell off. And it's like, I don't know if it was just him, you know, needing a change in scenery, what's going on, but maybe this will do him some good. Maybe he'll actually do good. I'm hoping he won't, because I don't like the Patriots. But, you know, you can't wish bad on people. It is what it is. Probably shouldn't, but I just want my team to win another Super Bowl. Like, come on, Steelers. Let's go. Like, what's going on? Like, I've been waiting way too long. Like, what are you waiting for? But honestly, what I have seen with the Steelers is like they're rebuilding, should I say. Hold on. Let me get my stuff for my cut crease. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. So I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. It's still a little sample. I still got a little. Don't judge me. But I need to get a bigger one. When I get that bigger one, you will know. But yeah, that's what I'm using to do my cut crease. Now, let me continue with my team. I love my Steelers, but honestly, I feel like they're in a transition where they have broken from, I say, the last Super Bowl class, like our dominant, like the steel curtain class is what I call it, because Hines Ward is gone, Polamalu is gone, all the guys that have helped with getting a Super Bowl in the past, they're gone. The only person left is Ben. Like, first of all, I love you, Ben, I do, but you should have retired a while back when Lamar was in the draft and we almost got him. Why we didn't draft Lamar, I don't know. But I don't work at the offices. Like I said, I don't work at the offices, the headquarters at Pittsburgh, so I don't know what was going on. And I feel like we should have gotten Lamar, but maybe there was another plan in mind. I mean, I don't know. I'm not in the inside, so I don't know what's going on. But if y'all have a plan, please, can you hurry up? Because I'm tired of waiting. I really am. I'm really tired of waiting. Like, we should have been at the Super Bowl by now. I understand you're rebuilding. We have a new team. We have a young team. A very young team. Right now. Which I get. I get it. But if the headquarters or the team, the coaches and stuff, if y'all got a plan, I'm going to need y'all to hurry up with this plan, because honestly, I'm ready for us to win another Super Bowl. I'm tired of being like, oh, we gonna get it this year and then not get it. I'm tired of it. I have some, maybe I'll put this loose pigment I have on here. I got this loose pigment from Wet n Wild. Come on, there you go. Wet n Wild, and shade is, let me see. See the shade. Fire Rose, I think it's called, or Fire Rain. It's called Fire Rain. So I think I'm gonna use a little bit of that right here, and then the inner corner, I'm going to use this Puffs color. It's like a pinky metallic kind of color. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that on my lid, and I need a more compacted brush because I've got this loose pigment, and what I like to do with the loose pigment is get like a spray. I can find my spray. Hold on. Alright, so I found my spray. It was in my purse because I usually take my spray I use to refreshen up and put it in my purse. I'm using this Rose Petal Rose Water by the Heritage Store. My brush and that wet surface, and then I'm gonna grab that loose shadow and just start to apply. And I do this because I also feel like it goes on a lot more vibrant than you know, just putting it on with the brush. And it just looks so much better. Now this is just how I like it. I'm not sure if anybody else does it like this, but and it just blends perfectly with the other shadow that I've got on my lid. That way it just looks like it's just transitioning into a metallic color. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this puff. And I'm also going to use the little bit of spray I did use for the loose pigment. And I'm just going to dip the brush in, but I'm also going to just like tap it, the excess spray off, because I don't want it to be like super wet and get the pan wet too. So as you can see, that's what it looks like, and that's without tapping it. It's very beautiful, and it looks like a great color. And it is, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this little hand mirror, because I like to be up close when it comes to the lid. Like, I might have to get another brush, but like, do y'all see that? Like, I don't think y'all can, I don't think you understand. Let's zoom into this part, because you guys, you don't understand the beautifulness of this. Like, look at that shimmer. Like, zom! Nice, right? Yes. We're going to use this brush because it's more precise. And like you remember when I told you guys it's going to blend seamlessly. And you're just going to lightly go into that shimmer of that loose pigment, and just don't like do it real tough. Just nice and lightly, naturally blend those two colors in. It may take some time because you use so much of the spray to get that loose pigment to lay, but it's alright. It takes time. Beauty takes time. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and clean up, focus on me, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and clean up the face and put some mascara and eyeliner on and fix the brows, and then I'll come back to you guys showing you the finished product, because my camera's going to die. I don't want it to die on me, and I want to be able to charge it before I go to the in-laws so I can edit while I'm there. So I'll be back to you guys and show you the finished product. So here is my final look. I went ahead and just brushed my hair. I didn't straighten it or anything because I like the little wave to it. But this is the final look of what I got. I don't have any foundation on. I did put a little bit, like the tiniest amount of concealer on my face just to cover the redness. What is all this on my face? Like I'm like getting irritated. Anyways, I put a little bit of concealer to cover just the little bit of redness on my face and a little bit of the blemish that I did have on my face from picking my face so much. But I put a little bit of contour to help blend it out, and this is pretty much what I do on a daily basis in the summer because I just don't feel like it's necessary to have all the foundation, especially right now when you have to wear a mask anywhere you go in public. So it's like, what's the point in wearing foundation if it's just gonna rub off on the mask? I don't see the point in wasting the foundation. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and also share, and come back for more videos to come when I feel like it, because I'm not on schedule to do videos. I probably should, but I'm just not. And that's it pretty much. So if you liked, do what I said. Like, subscribe, share, hit that bell notification to get any notifications when I do a video, which is rarely, but I'm trying to get better. See you later. Bye.